Hello, my name is CarX82 and welcome back to my GregBlock series. We're taking about 3.5 hours, I think it's taken, and we're getting there. But I have definitely noticed there's a few things that are dragging this out longer. I did have one issue with one of my recipes. I think it was this actual electrolyzer. I still had my tungsten recipe in there, and when it tried to put the dust in, it had no hydrogen in it, so it was just sitting there. So a lot of the circuit parts got delayed, and I didn't realize that at first. So I sorted that out. So hopefully that will be a little better next time. This machine is a bit slow as well. As we can see, it's just kind of slowly chugging along. And one of the problems is I didn't have enough circuit boards, so those kind of got backlogged. So now I was trying to craft all those again. But the two biggest issues is one is this thing. Because even at ZPM, this is a very slow recipe. And you need, I don't know, 500 or something of these. Yeah, I need lots and lots of those. And the other issue is all the smelting in the blast furnaces. There is tons of stainless steel and osmium and iridium. So what I think I'm going to do once this is, well, I can start, I think. Yeah, because these aren't being used right now. These are all finished, so I'm just basically waiting for other stuff now. The smelter worked great. The only issue with the smelter is the interface can only export as so fast. So I don't know if there's a way to somehow get it in the export bus. I'm not sure, really. Unless I do an export bus with a level limiter and just keep enough stocked. But the thing is, that's been finished for so long now, that's not the backup. So yeah, and this is another slow one. But like I said, I got a little backed up because one of my electrolyzers wasn't working, so I need 136 more of these. But if that's running constantly, it shouldn't be too bad. I do have a slight issue with this battery buffer, though, because obviously I'm only supplying it with 1 volt of EV power. So when these assembly lines are running, this is draining really quickly. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. I can just switch batteries out. But I think today I'm going to craft 3 more blast furnaces and just have them dedicated to one thing, I think. So I'll do, this only has 1 recipe in it, I think, the Naquadria. Yeah, that's for neutronium, but I don't even really need that anymore. But I'll leave that in there. So let's go ahead and get some more of these going. So electrical. Yeah, so 3 of these. I need a bunch of the heat-proof casings. I don't know. We'll make 30. was like, why is that? And then I realized it's heat and wheat. And then we will do, yeah, I want large input buses, I guess. They don't really need to be HV, but why not? So we'll do 3 of those. Do I not have an export bus? Do I not even have a recipe for an export bus? Wow, that surprises me a bit. So let's go make an export bus. Am I going crazy here? Of course, it's output bus, not import export. There we go. I was getting confused. Alright, but it looks like I only have the one. Actually, I don't really need anything bigger, so let's just do that. Because this immediately gets pushed out. The input bus I prefer to have. Alright, so there's those. Those and group casings. Now I need the superconducting coils. And unfortunately this is going to take a little while because I need 30 of these. Calculating. Lots of tin. Alright, so I need to get some tin going. Do I have tin? Yeah, I don't have any tin in the system. So if I do, let's pull that out, string mesh. Alright, there we go, and that should speed up. Alright, so let's turn that off. I don't need gold right now either, I need it to do the tin. Alright, there we go. I need to kind of automate all my... I don't know how to do that. Because if I... Like, this doesn't backlog the sieve. So how would I, like... Yeah, that's a question. How would I keep all this? If I want like a certain amount of tin, how would I? Other than, since it's a 1-to-1, I could have like maybe an interface that says if you need 1,000 tin, put 1,000 gravel in here. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'll look into that maybe. Is this? No. Let's get all this stuff smelted up here. In my new super fast multi-smelter. I love this thing. So fast. Alright, but anyway, let me get the superconducting coils. Whoa, where'd you come from? Where did you come from? I don't see any. Am I crazy? Yeah, I don't know where that guy came from. Anyway, let me come back when I get the superconducting coils, because these are going to take a little while. Alright, we got our 30 superconducting coils. So we can go ahead and place some of this. Let me move these out of the way. Oh, I found the dark spot. It was actually behind here. Must have broken a tile or a torch, and I did not realize. So that's where that zombie spawned. Alright. And I'm putting these at the back, right? For every other one? Yeah. Ooh, I forgot. Dang it. I forgot to... Luckily I have a bunch from when I use them on the fusion reactor. I don't even think they need to be facing down, but I like to do that anyway. All right. I'm getting myself confused here. Did I do this wrong? Yes. One more. There we go. And I think I need more of these actually. I'll leave it until I finish. Then these are every other one. So input, input. Oops. Inputs, and did I only make... I only made one of those. I don't know what I was thinking there. Oh, and I had to add another acceleration card to my... to this one, the oxygen, because it, with the UV, running on UV power, it does the steel too fast to handle. the amount of oxygen that's going in, so I had to speed that up. And let me just do these so it's a little easier. Perfect. Guess I'll throw another torch there just in case. All right. So that looks pretty cool. 8, is that 8? Yeah, 8 blast furnaces all in a row. Let me do this, and I'm actually going to have one of these. I'm going to exchange one of these for UV once that battery finishes. I need some of this. What are we waiting on? Yep, these raw crystal chips. I think I figured out what I'm going to do with those. Alright. So far, I've not had any issues with the assembly lines getting messed up. So I think I finally got them all sorted out. Are these both? Alright, so we have a little bit of an issue. I ran out of power. Yeah. Which, I know I'm not supplying enough power in that battery buffer. That is 100% not a surprise. It's basically I just... Oh man, my inventory is full. Let's put these away for now. Let's do that. This is kind of just a band-aid solution for the moment. Yeah, because supplying this with not anywhere near when these crafting recipes are taking hundreds of thousands of EU per tick. Although I don't even think... Yeah, I can't even run both of those at the same time, even with that battery buffer. The problem is I'm trying to use LUV power, and these recipes are much higher than that, and I don't have batteries any other than doing obviously a ultimate battery, which I am working on. Alright, so there is that. So now, and I need interface. I need 6. Is that right? Yes. Cables, I probably need... Yeah, I'll need more cables. Hopefully no explosions. Alright, and I actually, while I was waiting, I changed this sandstone to sandstone tiles. It looks a little different, but it looks pretty much the same. I thought about doing brick on the ground, but that was a bit too much brick, I think. Alright. So I'm just going to add these. So what is this? 6 more. Alright, I have plenty of room. Don't have plenty of room for this or that, so I'm going to have to expand these to dense cables. Probably going to need some more dense cables too. I think I'll just... Actually, I probably didn't need more dense cables. Alright. There we go. 6 and 8. Just double check everything. Alright, perfect. Now, let's see. There's a few recipes I want to just have a dedicated thing on, and one of them is osmium. So we'll give... I guess we can do tungsten steel in one. Well, do I? No, the battery doesn't use a lot of the tungsten steel. Iridium is one of them. Gets used a lot. Osmium is another. Stainless steel is another. Vanadium is one, but we'll leave it on that. Osmiridium. Vanadium, gallium. There's another. Tungsten I'll leave in that one. Tungsten takes the longest. So, alright. So I guess we'll do stainless steel in that one. Osmium in that one. Iridium and... there we go. Alright, so that just kind of spreads it out a bit, so each one can do its own thing, so that should speed that up a little bit. Now... is it finished? No. We are still waiting on these crystal chips. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do with these crystal chips is I've been kind of... there is an easier way to get them, and it's through that kind of like this recipe. So this makes 2, and then you can use the blast furnace to get another one of these, turn it into this, and then it's like a duping kind of recipe. So 1 equals 2, and then I get 2 out of this, so that will make... I can turn these into 2 of these, that should make 4. So I've been kind of avoiding that, because I don't feel like... I feel like that's a bit... I don't know. Like I said, it's a duping recipe, so I usually don't like doing that. But I think because so many of them are needed, and sitting here and waiting for this machine at this speed is just not exciting at all. So I think I may just set up a little system to dupe these. The question is, how am I going to do that? Because this recipe needs an LUV one. That's fine. The only problem is this is going to be running constantly. See, how would I do this? Like, how would I would need to get... I guess I'll have this full. I'll have a storage bus on this, the cutting saw. Alright, so I need another cutting saw. At least. I probably don't have a... No. I don't have an autocraft recipe for that. Because I don't want that... Ugh. Man, the brass. I don't have that at all. How do I make brass again? Let's just do 9. So it only does 1 craft. Alright, that was relatively easy. And then we'll just... I'll chuck this in the... smelter. Alright, so if I think... Yeah, I'll have to set up... I'll have to make another precision engraver, I think. Like a dedicated one. Do I have diamond dust? Is it this one? Perfect. I think I'm running out of... I'm like running out of slots for these two. I have 4 left, it looks like. There might be 1 or 2 lost in there, but I didn't see one. Alright, so we'll do a cutting machine, and then... I'll have this... I need this one. I need another one of these. Is this difficult to make? Once again, I need these raw crystal chips. I think this will be worth it though. I hope that doesn't mess anything up though. Alright, let me cut and we'll come back. Alright, I did notice one issue we're having here. We're not getting enough power to my UV circuit assembler here when all my blast furnaces are running. So I'm going to have to borrow this battery really quick. But we're working on it. So yeah, I forgot to mention, I did notice another issue that I have to sort out is this chemical reactor that creates these circuit boards. All the different circuit boards are on this one, and then like these, to create these I need to use these kind of thing. So, or the other way around, I can't remember. They all, like, it gets backed up. So when I have to craft 600 of these or whatever, it has to craft 600, and then it has to finish that entire, and then it has to do another one. So I'm going to craft a couple more of these off when I'm not recording, and set up a separate one for each of the circuits. All right. All right, we got both these machines and the ultimate battery finished, and it took about 4.5 hours to craft up all the stuff. So I knocked a couple hours off it, but we can do much better, I think. So this is ZPM. And then what I think I want is an input with a crafting. Exports. Exports, a crafting card, and a storage bus. Didn't I make a bunch of those? Oh, they probably got used in the... Oh. That's weird. It's like it didn't craft them. Yeah, we're good. Crafting in there. Oh, always do extract only, otherwise this is what happens with the storage buses. And to get... not these. So I want to craft... well, first I need another lens. How do you make these again? Emerald plates. Olivine. Well, I have an emerald plate right there. That works. And the lathe. You're over here, right? Super fast. Alright, so the emerald lens goes in here. And then... so I need engraved crystal chips, that recipe in there. I'll let that go, and let me set up the cutting machine over here. Now the only thing is I don't... how do I want to... how do I want to do this? I'm going to take that out for now. Alright, so there's that on a storage bus, which is what I want. Then the cutting machine. I think this will work. The problem is we're doing kind of like it's like a circular recipe. And A doesn't do well with that. Like using something to craft with something else it has to craft, which uses the same thing. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Extract. Right, so I need to get fluid in here also. Forgot about that. Fluid exports. And I think a regular export. So that export and fluid exports. What did I do with those cables? Did I just put them away? Where did all those cables go? Did I didn't use them. Didn't I have like 20 cables? What's going on here? Anyway, that was weird. No, that's not what I want. I need to do that and separate them. It disappeared again. Am I crazy here? Those cables are disappearing, right? I'm not crazy? What is happening? Anyway, that is super weird. So I need a bucket of, not glue, lubricant. No, that's not what I want. On this one. Alright, so there's that, and then the crystal chips, which I have one of, we'll put in here. And that will make more. So I just want to see if I can get this to do the loop. And then we'll just have it constantly running until it backlogs. Okay, so that will make the two. And that is how I need to like. Alright, so he has a storage bus, right? What are these called? No, it took them. Did it work? Did that turn on over there? So it's doing 4. It's taking them. Oh, it is working. So there we go. It is looping. Okay, I didn't realize it was looping. So eventually this will keep looping until this backlogs, and then this will stop. So I'll have 64 of those. I'm going to have to set up an emitter though, because the ultimate battery, if I do, let's just check it again. Yeah, because 64 is not going to be enough. So I'll have to set up a level emitter with this, like I did with the other stuff, to set like 500. But I will do that in between episodes. I'm also going to set up a couple more chemical reactors, I think, to spread these recipes out. And yeah, let's see if we can improve the crafting time with the ultimate battery, because I definitely want lots and lots of them. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, so thanks for watching, and have a good one.